Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. Today we're learning from this Kyoten, and I quote, "Why do we need to gain knowledge? It is to make decisions. Developing a higher level of decision-making ability is the best way to improve your ability to do practical work." From The Road to Cultivate Yourself. Thank you, Lord God. Okay, so in the past couple of the videos, I've been highlighting some of the spiritual teachings and refinement that Master has been talking about in this Kyoten. But today, let's look at it more from a worldly perspective. So, happy science is not... Lord Alcantara isn't teaching us just to rely on spiritual power. Actually, it's more heavily based on first developing worldly correct knowledge. And on top of that, by refining your mind, you start tapping into a higher inspiration in the spiritual world. So the basis, the framework, the foundation is to go through basic education from K to 12 and complete your basic knowledge of the world. And then on top of that, that's the premise of Alcantara's Kyotens. And on top of that, we start learning these teachings. Master, once said, happy science is a graduate school for life. So you have to first graduate to get to the graduate school. So let's look at this part, the worldly part of it. We need to first gain knowledge to make right decisions. And Master gave a lecture on this Kyoten in a hotel in Tokyo, and he stated that please try to gain a wide range of knowledge and try to read different sources of newspapers. Obviously, there's conservative newspapers, and there's also liberal newspapers, and it's important to read both. And when a conflict occurs, it's really required for us to see both sides of the aspect, to have a truly balanced way to find the best answer, the best decision to solve an issue. And it helps us from being too, I've been saying this in these videos, but it helps us prevent becoming too emotional by doing this. So let's look at the Hamas, the Palestinian, and the Israel war. If you look at history, both sides has a very unfortunate past. Both sides. So you can actually sympathize with both. I'm not saying sympathize with the terrorists who kills over 200 and thousands of people who are civilians. So I'm not saying that was an atrocity that we should never sympathize with, and terrorism must be rooted out. And Master Okawa does talk about the reformation of the Islam nation and the Islam religion too. And Islam has to go back to its true principles of tolerance and compassion. But also at the same time, if you look at the government of Netanyahu in this time, started in January this year, you see that a lot of the people in political power are extreme right. They're talking about eradicating all Palestinians from Israel, which goes against the rule that was decided in 1948 when the United Nations decided to create that nation. So they're kind of already breaking the rules in the beginning. But they also have their reasons to do that. And it's a back and forth of understanding both sides. And that's what helps us refine making the right decisions. So, it's very important to study and to learn from both sides. So those are my thoughts. What did you think? Please your thoughts in the comment section. And see you again tomorrow. Bye.